Trump is doing things strategically. He don't need to lose his ratings by pissing off his fan base. People need to trust the process. No, he doesn't want you to do that. I'm going to show you proof of that in a minute. But first, let me say this, because I don't think many people knew, because I didn't know till I looked into it. Most of us think our civic duty, our civic responsibility is that we just go vote. No. Our civic duty is to take active participation. It's to take, and not, that doesn't just mean voting, it means speaking up. And George Washington literally said that needed to take place in order for it to be a strong republic foundation. Otherwise, it will fall apart. So if you look at it from the perspective of Trump, this isn't just a one-time. He's trying to mold the people to get you to not do this, because this is what we've always done. And I'll prove it in a minute before you think I'm just making stuff up here. I'm going to prove it because he wanted people engaged, and not just for voting, and he still wants people engaged. And so when I said that about that Operation Warp Speed and the vaccine, and people in my comment section saying, no, the vaccine to Trump was hydroxychloroquine, none of that matters. And it doesn't, I'm not talking. The point is that before Trump said that at rallies, he already knew. He knew what people were saying online. He knew the majority of his supporters were not happy about Operation Warp Speed, didn't support lockdowns, all of that. He knew it. But what he wanted to see is that people would stand up and say it. And so when he made the comment at that rally, and I forget, I have to find it, at the rally where he said, and the great Operation Warp Speed and vaccine, and everyone went, boo. And these were his supporters. He was like, oh, okay. You could see he was happy. He was more happy about that than all the cheers in the world you'd give him. Really. Because the cheers, that's all we ever do is they put somebody up there and we cheer, yay! We never look into them. We just mindlessly, yeah, woo! But actually booing him, it was the people saying, no, we love you, Trump. We support you, Trump. But no, we don't support that. You know what? He never brought it up again. That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted. So I realized that that's what he needs, is for people to be engaged, because that's who he listens to. That's why he never brought up Operation Warp Speed again at a rally or vaccines, because the people said, no, I'm not happy. Okay. That's why he was happy to see that. Now, here's something to tell you why he kept, there's a term most people probably have forgotten because you haven't heard it for a while. But do you remember during his first, when he was running for the 2016, he kept referring to his supporters as what? The silent majority. So these are some of Trump's, you can see at the top, Trump Twitter archive. It's also his truth is posted on this. Going back to when he was first on Twitter, you could just, obviously where it's highlighted, you can search any word and it'll pull up anytime he mentioned that or it's in a post of his, okay? Now, there's too many of the posts that he mentioned silent majority because he mentioned it so many times. The silent majority, the silent majority. Remember, he kept saying it in rallies. He kept posting about it. Nope, the silent majority. We're going to make America great again. So you could see there's a pattern here. Silent majority that's so excited. Now that was somebody that was saying they were happy about him running. You see down here, we'll do next to try to stop Trump. The silent majority is back. Silent majority. 2015, the silent majority is taking our country back. Okay, I'm leading somewhere here. Finally, the silent majority is back. The silent majority is back. We'll make America great again. The silent, look at the top, the silent majority looming. There is a great silent majority looming. And then this one, the silent majority is speaking. And then down here, Twitter has allowed the silent majority to have a voice. You can see here, the silent majority is rising like never before. That was in, that was like leading, like the summer of 2020. Down here, you could see, said it in 2023. Trump, the great silent majority, is rising. So speaking, rising. The silent majority is getting louder and they are tired of the bullshit. And when was this? This was right before the 2020 elections, which is so ironic. Because that's literally when I started doing videos. Because let's face it, the majority of Trump supporters were like, yeah, I'm a Trump supporter, but I'm a silent one. That's why he referred to everybody as silent. But he's like, I'm going to get them. I'm going to get them. They're going to eventually start speaking up. Because that's what he needed you to do. Even if it meant speaking up and disagreeing with him. He's strong enough. The guy's made of steel, okay? And then just a few days before the election in 2020, the silent majority is silenced no more. Because tons of Trump supporters were speaking up by then, pushing back against the woke. We were like, no, we're done. People having the boat parades and everything. People were no longer being the silent Trump supporter. He literally led people with that sign, and that's what he needed to do. It is more important that you, the people, be engaged, his supporters be engaged, not to be difficult against him, but when you don't agree with something, you have to speak up. That's your civic duty. So that's what he wants to see, because that's who he listens to. That's why after he got booed with the vaccine, he never brought it up again. He was listening to the people. So then when he literally says, okay, in, I guess it was 2022 at an Alaska rally, he said Elon Musk lied to him. And Trump has said, if you lied to me, I'll never trust you. I'll forgive you. I'll never trust you again. He literally talked about it in his rally, and it made like the front page, internet page of Fox, how Trump said Elon Musk is nothing but another bullshit artist. Okay? That's important, but people write it off. Because this is how, what you're saying here, and I'm not bashing you, because that's what we all do. No, we have to be engaged. It's like, no, Trump, you said that Elon was a bullshit artist back here. And all of these tech guys did not get on board with Trump till the assassination attempt failed, which was like not less than 3 months before. That's really when, because they knew what Trump was going to do. Otherwise, Elon Musk would have been on board with Trump long before that. Elon Musk wanted to get in and get control, and he thinks he's going to play him. Good luck with that. I think Trump sees the writing on the wall there. Besides, Trump is telling him what to do. Trump said that he bought Twitter illegally. Again, Diddy and Elon are good friends. Elon posted about that before Diddy got busted, and Elon invested into X. He was a big investor, along with a bunch of other tech bros. Like, they wanted to cover up the crime scene. But see, if you just stay disengaged and just agree and praise whoever he brings up on stage, then he's going to give that to you. And you may think, oh, well, he shouldn't do that if he knows better. Well, I think he figures people will figure out they need to. He has it under control, but we cannot stay silent. That's why he always talked about the silent majority. It is our civic duty to speak up. So I do speak, and I literally have gotten mad at him on Truth sometimes, like, why are you doing, and I think, oh, he'll just think I'm some bitch, and I think that what he wants is he wants you to be in the habit of being engaged, not being like, okay, well, he's in, so whoever he appoints. My sister said the same thing to me. She's like, well, whoever he appoints, I trust. He doesn't want you to do that. Not that he doesn't want you to trust him. He wants you to look into these people. And what you'll find with Elon is he talks out of both sides of his mouth. He's carrying on about there being more robots than humans in the next 10 years, while he's helping that process, while he carries on about the AI digital god. He literally is helping that process. So it's not like he gets off the track he was on. But if the American people are going to, this is why the media is so freaking out. They need you to accept that Elon and Trump are like this, and I guarantee you they're not. But Trump is gauging it. Are the people are they going to fall back asleep and do what they've done before? Because if you do that and you don't learn that you have to stay engaged and informed, and you teach that to your kids, then the Republic will end up in the same mess again. So that's why he wants people to speak up about people that are questionable.